Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we are recapping today's NBA games. It was a really exciting day today. We had the Atlanta Hawks versus Philadelphia 76ers Game 5, and we had the Los Angeles Clippers versus Utah Jazz Game 5. Both were really interesting games, and it's fun to recap. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Enjoy. The first game we're going to be talking about today is the Atlanta Hawks versus Philadelphia 76ers. The final score was 106. And in this game, we had the Hawks come back from 26 points in a 3-point victory, as you saw Trae Young hitting threes left, right, and center, playmaking everywhere. Trae Young is a superstar. I did not like him before the season, even the start of the season, and he's really gained my respect throughout these playoffs as he's became the villain, but in my opinion he's became the hero for the Hawks and the Hawks organization, bring them possibly to the conference finals, the conference championships, and could even lead them to the NBA finals. It's the realm of possibilities in these playoffs with all the injuries and everything that's happening. Any team has the chance to win this right now. They're still in. And in this game, Trae Young had 39 points, 7 assists, and 3 steals. As I said, Trae Young was making an impact. He's a great player, and he really leads this Hawks team. He is their leader. He is their superstar. The Hawks also had Gallinari, who had 18, and John Collins, who had 19 and 11. And both of them played really solid roles for the Hawks today, and helped them get the win, helped them mount this comeback. And it really looks like the Hawks could win in 6, sorry. And oh my goodness. If Trae pulls this off, I will not hear any slander for about a year until next playoffs. I would be surprised if I heard much slander. And for the 76ers side of things, you had Joel Embiid, who had 37 and 13 with 5 rebounds and 2 steals. And he played a really good game, but he really choked down the wire. And then you also had Seth Curry, who had a career night, who had 36 points and 7 rebounds and 2 steals. He's really looking like the 76ers main shooter, and he's melted into this role perfectly. And the Dallas Mavericks are kicking themselves for trading for Josh Richardson, who hasn't really been much of a role for their team. And then we also saw Ben Simmons not have a great game offensively. He had 8 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, but he makes that impact on the defensive side. And again, I keep on seeing Ben Simmons slander, especially from this guy on TikTok, and I don't really appreciate it. Ben Simmons is a great player, and he's just not a great shooter. He just gets unwanted, unneeded slander, and he is a star, and I don't understand why he gets it. And yeah, that's it for game 1. The second game we're going to be talking about today is the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Utah Jazz. And in this game, the Clippers won 119 to 111. Clippers way, obviously. And Playoff P was in full effect tonight. He had 35 points, 16 rebounds, and 5 assists. And wow, I'm so happy for Paul George, because he's been getting a lot of slander because of last playoffs and how he sunk it up in PG 13%, or way off P, or just playoff P, pandemic P, all those nicknames. And it's just really unneeded, because he's a great player and he's a great leader, taking on the role of the superstar for today's game. There was also Markieff Morris with 25 points and Reggie Jackson with 22. And the reason why Paul George was the star today was because there was no Kawhi. And it's sad. It's really sad that he had to, I think it was an ACL injury, and he could miss the rest of the playoffs. It's not really fair on him, because he's having such an amazing playoffs so far, carrying them from the Mavericks series, and it looked like he was going to lead them to beat the Jazz. Even though they won today, the Jazz could still take it home, because lack of depth without Kawhi. But yeah, that's it for the Clippers side of things. But for the Utah Jazz, there wasn't really many who stepped up in this game, with Donovan Mitchell having a poor game, shooting 37% from the field. They really needed that player to step up, and Jordan Clarkson tried to fill that. He didn't really hit an alright game, but still wasn't great. Rudy Gobert was obviously great defensively. He also got 17 points and 10 rebounds. He was looking really good. But the player that actually did step up was Bojan Bogdanovic. And don't get confused, not the Sacramento Kings one, the Utah Jazz one. He had 32 points, but it just really wasn't enough because no one else really stepped up offensively. It was really only him. And the Clippers just looked so much more dangerous tonight because Paul George really stepped up. And the Jazz could be in strife here. The Clippers are looking good even without Kawhi in this game. And yeah, and the Jazz don't have Mike Conley. We don't know if he's going to come back for Game 6. I hope so. And then the Jazz could maybe win one or two more games and seal the series. But yeah, that's Game 2. Thank you guys for watching the video. This one was a fun one to make actually because we had 2 interesting games. And if you do see this, I really appreciate it. If you would please subscribe, like, and share because it really helps out the channel as I am a growing channel with 58 subs by the time this video was getting made. So I'd really appreciate if you did please subscribe, like, and share. So yeah, peace.